Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Word in Review, which is a brief summary of the message preached at the Faith Dimensions Ministries, Wolverton, Milton Keynes in England. The message preached on the 16th of April was titled Death of the Fetus, and the core passage was Genesis chapter 18, verses 9 to 11. It's an interesting story. It's the story of Abraham and Sarah having a visitation from angels. One of the three men spoke to Abraham to confirm that the wife Sarah will have a son this time the next year. She overheard and laughed, and the laughter was such that the angel had to ask, "Why is she laughing?" as it were. And Bishop started the message by saying that, to quote him, he said, "One can become extremely cynical about the promises of God when he ceases to be with people after the manner of the promise." And so God makes a promise to you. After the lapse of time, you become cynical. It's happened to many of us, if not all of us. Sarah was 89 at this point. Abraham was 99. And they have been looking forward to a child for 24 years, to be precise. And the Bible said that it had ceased to be with her after the manner of women. She had gone many years past childbearing. So the idea that she could conceive and bring a child was, even now, for many people who are not the people of faith, it's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. But that was the case with Sarah, and that was why she laughed. Which is also the reason many people laugh when they hear the promises of God. But the lesson we take from scriptures is that because it has happened to Sarah, we can believe God. We can believe that we can put our faith in the God that did it for her and did it for Abraham after so many years of waiting. Bishop went ahead to talk about the fetus. The fetus is what is the result of the mating of the male and the female to bring forth the child. The fetus is the beginning of a human being's life. But it was not in that sense that Bishop ministered. He ministered in the sense of the dream that God has given to us, what is in our womb, spiritual womb, what we are carrying. And everybody every believer has a dream, has a vision, has something in their womb that we. There are two ways Bishop mentioned by which a fetus can die. First is by abortion, which is a voluntary action, which is a deliberate action, or a miscarriage, which is mostly involuntary. No matter the dream that you're carrying right now, God can give it life. So it behoves us to walk with God, walk with the Spirit of God to bring to birth that which God has spoken concerning us. We don't have to abort our dreams. We don't have to abort our visions. We don't have to give up on the promises of God, because God that promised us is faithful. God will tell you things that are really, really, truly ridiculous, and the capacity to believe comes from Him. But if we make the effort to believe, I think we should do well to just stay the course, because God is powerful enough to bring to pass what He has said. God is strong enough to bring to. I mean, when they said to Jesus, if you had come earlier, Lazarus would have died. 4 days in the grave, now he's thinking. Jesus said, "I'm the resurrection and the life." And so when you come to that understanding that God, the one you're dealing with, is the source of life, the very source of life, we can trust that He will bring to pass that which He has spoken concerning us. Your fetus shall not die. The name of your fetus is Isaac. Whether it is your ministry, your calling, your career, your children, your marriage, your family life, the lives of your parents, the life of your friends, colleagues, neighbors, that book you are supposed to write, that dream that is lingering for so many years, his name is Isaac, and he shall not die. God bless you. You can get the whole message from the FDM website if you go there, or you go straight to Facebook. And if you type in Bishop Glen Ferguson and type the title, Death of the Fetus, I'm sure you'll be able to read see and watch the whole message. And I'm very confident you'll be blessed by doing so. God bless you again, and thank you for listening. Bye.